This situation is messy, and there's no way around it. Judge Mathis is said to be completely unraveling after a leaked video turned his life upside down overnight. The clip, which spread quickly online, has caused shockwaves everywhere. Many people believe his wife, Linda Mathis, was behind releasing it, and the reaction has been intense. Viewers were stunned because this wasn't just another cheating rumor floating around. The footage allegedly shows Mathis in a compromising moment with another man, which took the story in an unexpected direction. As soon as the video surfaced, the fallout was immediate. Mathis' team rushed to deny everything, claiming the clip was fake and created using artificial intelligence. However, sources close to the situation suggest the leak didn't come from outsiders. Instead, they believe it came from someone inside his own household. That detail alone made things worse. What truly deepened the drama is how this affected his family. Reports say the scandal caused serious tension between Mathis and his children. In the middle of the chaos, they allegedly chose to stand with their mother, leaving him isolated during the most public crisis of his life. Many are now asking why Linda would take things this far. Some believe this move connects directly to the unresolved anger that led her to file for divorce last year. It appears those issues were never truly buried. While cheating rumors in the spotlight aren't shocking anymore, the nature of these allegations caught many off guard. According to people who saw the video before it disappeared, it was confusing, uncomfortable, and raised more questions than answers. One thing is clear: this private matter spiraled into a public disaster fast.
Yeah.
Right now, Mathis' team is working overtime, pushing the idea that the leaked clip is fake. They are claiming it was created using AI and spread by people who want to ruin his reputation. According to them, this is nothing more than a dirty attack from outsiders. However, someone close to the situation says that explanation doesn't match the truth. That source claims the video was actually leaked by Linda herself. So the big question is why Linda would expose her own husband in such a public and embarrassing way. According to insiders, she has reached her breaking point. She is reportedly done with the marriage for good. Finding out about his alleged behavior was the final straw, and this time she has no intention of looking back. She wants out no matter how ugly things get. What makes the situation even more shocking is another claim that Linda had doubts about Mathis' loyalty long before this video surfaced. Sources say she suspected he had been unfaithful for a while. The reason she gave him another chance after the previous fallout was not forgiveness, but patience. She allegedly wanted solid proof before moving forward with divorce proceedings. It's unclear whether Linda ever believed he was involved with men. Based on how strongly she reacted and how fast she exposed the video, it seems like that part caught her completely off guard. Now that she finally has what she considers undeniable evidence, she has filed for divorce once again. Meanwhile, Mathis reportedly believed he understood why Linda wanted to leave. He assumed it was about cheating but chose not to admit it publicly. Instead, he told people their marriage failed because he neglected her emotionally, and that she simply grew tired of waiting for change.
I'm not good, rather. It's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man, maybe I'll be an example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. See how me at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
But what inside?
According to people close to the situation, Mathis was not just distant at home. They claim he was quietly living a double life that went far beyond harmless behavior. Rumors have been spreading about secret gatherings and private connections that were carefully hidden from public view. At first, many people refused to believe it. The idea seemed too extreme. However, those whispers have grown louder, and they paint a picture far messier than anything viewers ever saw on television. While Linda was reportedly holding things together at home and doing her best to keep the family stable, insiders say Mathis was spending a lot of time away. What once looked like late work nights, trips for business, or casual outings with friends are now being re-examined. Some believe those excuses may have been used to hide choices he didn't want anyone to question. Looking back, people feel the signs were there, but no one wanted to connect the dots at the time. One surprising detail involves his son, Greg Jr. Sources claim he was the first person to sense that something about his father's behavior felt off. Greg Jr. has been open about his own journey of self-discovery and how difficult it was to live honestly in the public eye. That experience reportedly made him more aware of emotional patterns and secrecy within his family that others overlooked. Greg Jr. has shared in the past that he feared speaking openly might damage his father's image. As he worked through those fears, he allegedly began noticing inconsistencies in how his father acted behind closed doors versus in public. Conversations about honesty, identity, and living truthfully became important between them. Those talks may have led Greg Jr. to view his father in a very different light, one that raised uncomfortable questions. At first, Mathis appeared to be a supportive and understanding parent, but as more details came out, insiders believe that support may have been mixed with avoidance and denial rather than full honesty. It's still unclear how much Greg Jr. shared with Linda, or whether he simply expressed concerns without specifics. What seems clear is that Linda chose patience instead of confrontation. She took Mathis back, and he publicly celebrated what he described as rebuilding his family. However, Linda's decision to listen to her son reportedly came from past doubts she already had. Cheating rumors had followed Mathis for years. Many still remember when he was confronted on television about infidelity and alleged secret relationships. In the end, this story is less about one moment and more about years of unresolved issues finally coming into the open. What was once hidden behind smiles and public appearances has now become impossible to ignore.
True, according to you, about this woman that allegedly you slept with, you allegedly got her pregnant. Listen to this. Let me draw up the skeleton, Judge, and then you fill in the meat.
Wendy, I didn't read that part. Now you making that up.
Okay, let me draw up.
WBLS about to be sued for defamation. You gonna make some stuff.
Okay,
up
Judge,
here.
you are
even alleged.
Okay,
now that's called defamation.
All right.
That's called defamation, Wendy.
Okay.
She did not allege that.
All right, look.
I'll tell you what she alleged. It wasn't that.
All right, you tell me what she alleged, Judge, in all of your anger.
I'm not angry.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm not angry.
Okay.
She said that she had an encounter with me where I was getting high. As I told you, I've never used
New York
cocaine
City. Are
in my
you following
life.
me?
Listen, I've never used in my life. Know the woman, never met her, never used. Now, let's talk about fueling your stuff. You, on the other hand, have admitted to being addicted to.
Absolutely.
Secondly, you continue to show symptoms of your addiction.
Okay.
Lastly,
what are those symptoms? Tell me.
These nasal passages you keep
yes.
coughing up.
And I did Afrin.
This eternal cold that you continue to have.
Yes,
that you can't have to come to work because every other week, now you even stupid so low as to blame it on your baby, your newborn. How low can you get? That's about as low as you can get to blame your child.
There have been rumors for a while that he was being unfaithful, and it's clear that Linda took those claims seriously. One post online summed it up perfectly, saying Linda finally reached her limit and stopped pretending everything was fine. She decided it was time to claim what she felt she deserved and move on with her life. What started as suspicion about another woman reportedly turned into something far more shocking. Linda was allegedly trying to confirm cheating rumors when she discovered the situation involved a man instead. That unexpected discovery pushed her over the edge. After that, everything fell apart quickly. She released the video, and now it looks like she may walk away with a significant share of the assets. As expected, their children are standing firmly beside their mother. Some people assume Greg Jr. might support his father, especially given his own experiences with privacy and identity. Instead, he made it clear that his loyalty is with Linda. That decision seems to have created an even deeper divide within the family. Now, Mathis is facing more than just the end of his marriage. His bond with his kids appears strained, and the damage may be permanent. Linda has emotionally checked out, the children have chosen a side, and the man who built his reputation judging others is now seeing his own life unravel publicly. What makes this situation even more intense is that it doesn't feel finished. If this much has already come out, there's no telling what else may surface next. One thing is certain. The image is broken, the family is split, and the fallout is only beginning.